Welcome to Bike Culture Hub. Today we're diving deep into the 2025 Harley-Davidson Panhead, a bike that's part nostalgia, part engineering showcase, and 100% Harley. The name Panhead carries weight. It's not just a model, it's a legacy, a living piece of American motorcycle history. So when Harley-Davidson announces the return of the Panhead for 2025, the motorcycle world doesn't just perk up. It stands at attention. This isn't just another modern retro bike. This is Harley reaching deep into its soul, pulling out a classic icon and reinterpreting it for a new generation of riders. And they've done it with reverence, style, and a surprising punch of modern performance. When you first lay eyes on the new Panhead, there's an unmistakable sense of déjà vu. Those signature rocker box covers shaped like old cooking pans, the wide glide front end, the low-slung stance, and the heavy use of polished chrome. It's as if someone reached into 1950 and pulled a bike straight into 2025. But look a little closer and you realize this isn't just a tribute. It's a complete resurrection, built from the ground up with a mix of modern technology and vintage soul. At the heart of the 2025 Panhead is what Harley calls the Milwaukee-Eight 121 Panhead. Now, this isn't a museum piece motor dressed up to look old. This is a fully modern, air/oil-cooled 1,977cc V-twin that's been heavily stylized to resemble the original Panhead engine. Harley has gone to great lengths to recreate the iconic shape of the original rocker covers, but with a modern twist. Machined aluminum, improved cooling, tighter tolerances, and electronic fuel injection that's tucked away so discreetly you'd swear it was still carbureted. This engine puts down 124 heavy FMP of torque at 3,250 RPM and about 105 horsepower. Not earth-shattering by today's superbike standards, but for a cruiser with this much heritage and heft, it's the perfect balance between grunt and grace. Twist the throttle, and it pulls like a freight train, yet it's smooth, predictable, and gloriously rich in character. The engine shakes, just enough to remind you it's alive. Harley has also spent time refining the ride dynamics. Unlike the original hardtail Panhead frames of the 1000, 940S and 50S, the 2025 model uses a softail-style chassis with hidden rear suspension that maintains the rigid frame silhouette, but gives you all the benefits of a modern suspension setup. Front forks are 49 Menshua units with dual bending valve technology, providing improved damping characteristics and comfort without compromising on the classic look. Rear suspension is handled by a single coilover monoshock, easily adjustable for preload, hidden neatly under the seat to preserve that old-school aesthetic. On the road, this Panhead rides surprisingly well. It's plush over potholes, composed in corners, and stable at highway speeds. Weight comes in at a fairly hefty 750 pounds wet, but thanks to its low center of gravity and a manageable 26.8-inch seat height, it feels approachable, even for riders who aren't giants. The ergonomics are classic Harley: forward foot controls, wide handlebars, a relaxed riding posture that encourages long hauls on open roads. The solo seat is a thickly padded leather saddle that blends form and function. Comfortable enough for hours in the saddle, but styled to fit the period-correct profile. One of the standout features of the 2025 Panhead is its design. This isn't just retro, it's a masterclass in aesthetic storytelling. The teardrop gas tank is adorned with hand-painted pinstripes and the classic Harley-Davidson script logo, recreated faithfully from 1948. The fenders are full steel, deeply valanced, and carry an elegance you just don't see on modern bikes. Chrome is everywhere, on the exhaust, on the air cleaner, on the nacelle. Every surface you touch feels high quality and deliberate. The spoke wheels are wrapped in white wall tires that further cement the vintage vibe. Even the instrument cluster has been faithfully reimagined. It's a single analog speedometer with a small digital display inset discreetly for trip data, fuel level, and gear position. It's minimalist, tasteful, and beautifully balanced between eras. In terms of tech, Harley's taken a restrained but smart approach. You won't find a giant TFT screen or dozens of ride modes. Instead, you get essentials: ABS, traction control, keyless ignition, cruise control, and a Bluetooth-modeled module that allows turn-by-turn navigation via your smartphone and a discreet LED indicator system embedded in the speedometer bezel. Lighting is all LED, but again cleverly integrated, keeping the vintage silhouette intact while giving you all the modern benefits of visibility and longevity. Braking performance is strong, with dual 300-meter discs up front and a single 292-meter disc at the rear, all clamped by 4 piston calipers that provide solid bite and progressive feedback. This is crucial for a bike of this weight and torque, especially if you're planning to ride 2-up or load it with weekend gear. Harley also includes a torque-sensing cornering ABS system on the premium trim, which adjusts braking force dynamically based on lean angle and traction conditions. Speaking of trims, the Panhead is available in 2 versions, the Standard and the Premium Heritage. The Standard comes in a single-tone black or navy finish with more subdued chrome work, while the Premium Heritage is where the true nostalgia junkies will gravitate. That version gets 2-tone paint options, cream and maroon, sky blue and silver, plus hand-laid pinstriping, more polished metal finishes, and vintage-style leather saddlebags with brass buckles. Both trims are built to order at Harley's York, Pennsylvania plant, with a strong emphasis on craftsmanship and customization. You can choose from over 80 factory options, from ape hanger bars to fishtail exhausts, Springer seats to old-school sissy bar. Now, let's talk price. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Panhead starts at $24,995 for the standard trim. Step up to the Premium Heritage Edition, and you're looking at a starting price of $29,995, depending on paint and accessories. It's not a budget bike, but then again, it's not meant to be. This is a premium, heritage-driven machine aimed at collectors, nostalgic riders, and Harley purists who want something more than just another cruiser. It's an experience, a tactile, visceral, time-bending ride through the past, with all the comforts of the present. Harley's decision to resurrect the Panhead wasn't just about cashing in on retro cool, it's a love letter to their own history. A tribute to the machines that built the Harley legend, and a bold reminder that tradition and innovation don't have to be mutually exclusive. The 2025 Panhead isn't fast in the way sport bikes are fast. It doesn't corner like a naked street fighter, and it won't win any spec sheet battles with futuristic electric motorcycles. But that's not the point. The Panhead is about connection to the road, to a legacy, to the sound and feel of raw mechanical emotion. Every time you fire it up, that iconic V-twin barks to life with a sound that's instantly recognizable. It's not loud just for the sake of being loud. It's a note that hits something deep in the chest, like a heartbeat turned to thunder. It's a mechanical growl that echoes across decades of biker lore and Harley mythology. You don't just ride this bike, you wear it, you live it. And that's what makes the 2025 Harley-Davidson Panhead something special. It's not a throwback, it's not a gimmick, it's a living, roaring, chrome and steel monument to a time when motorcycles weren't just machines, they were statements. Statements of freedom, rebellion, and individuality. And in an age of hyper-efficiency and digital detachment, that kind of raw, soul-deep connection is something worth celebrating. So if you're the kind of rider who looks for more than just numbers on a spec sheet, if you're chasing, feeling, history, and presence, then the 2025 Panhead might just be your next great love. This is Bike Culture Hub, and we'll see you on the road. Keep it loud, keep it proud, and ride free.